A few people encountered a ghostly maze in the tunnel. Two men picked up a ball of yarn and walked out. The tunnel was only 3 kilometers long, but after riding for more than 2 hours, they still hadn't seen the end, so they decided to get off and lay out the yarn. As the yarn stretched longer and longer, the two walked very far, and looking back, they could no longer see the minibus. After walking a bit further, the ball of yarn ran out. At this point, the man in black found a piece of fishing line on the ground, but there was no time to worry about that now. They tied the fishing line to the end of the yarn and continued walking forward. At this moment, a thick fog appeared in the tunnel. Meanwhile, on the minibus, Da Piaoliang was putting on makeup in the rearview mirror when she suddenly saw two figures appear behind her. The figures drew closer and closer. It turned out to be Huzi and the man in black, who had rejoined the group. The man in black tightened the fishing line, and the line in the bespectacled man's hand was also being pulled. As the man in black kept reeling in the line, the bespectacled man had to let it out. Both ends of the line were now taut. The man in black gave a hard yank, causing the line to slip from the bespectacled man's hand. If this were a circular tunnel, the line would inevitably touch the wall, but it didn't.
Back in the Three Kingdoms period, Zhuge Liang's 8 trigrams formation was designed so that once you entered, you couldn't get out. That was a formation set up by a master strategist. But what we're in now is just a paper tube.
The group had already been trapped in the tunnel for several hours. They decided to fill their stomachs first and then come up with a plan. After a hearty meal, Bearded Bro led the 3 men to set out again, determined to walk through the tunnel one more time. The rest of the group fell asleep in the car. When the pregnant woman woke up, she found the car filled with dust. The group got out of the car and happened to run into the 4 men returning. By now, the minibus was already in a dilapidated state, its body covered in dust, as if it had been abandoned for a long time. The driver took out the food they had just eaten from the car only to find that it had all spoiled.
How long exactly did you sleep? How long exactly have we been gone?
The man in black looked at his watch, only to find that the hands were moving backward. The bearded man checked the map, which showed the tunnel running north to south, but the compass indicated it was running east to west. Suddenly, the lights in the tunnel began to flicker, and then went out completely. A scream rang out. Ah! The driver turned on the car headlights, but the bearded man had vanished, and a trail of blood appeared on the ground. They followed the trail of blood forward. At the end of the bloodstain, they found an iron door in the wall. After prying it open, they discovered a room inside. The furnishings in the room were very old-fashioned. The group walked in. What on earth was going on?